I love it. I love it. Guys, I'm truly extremely excited today. But good morning, wherever you're joining from around the world. Welcome to our global launch of ASEA One. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure to meet yet, my name is Terry Latham. I'm a Triple Ambassador Diamond, and I've had the privilege of being a part of this incredible ASEA mission for the past 13 years. Now, originally, this launch was planned as in person as an in-person event in Dallas, Texas. And as we're still doing that, we're simply moving it to February 21st so we can make it even more powerful. But the silver lining is today we get to launch together globally. No matter where you are, you're part of this movement. And because this event is being recorded, you'll be able to revisit it, share it, and use it as a tool to help others catch the vision long after today. What we're launching is the next generation of ASEA, and a system designed to help you build with clarity, purpose, and momentum. Today, you're going to hear from some of the key leaders driving this vision forward. Our CEO of ASEA, Jerem Webb, the architect behind the next generation of ASEA. Our Chief Revenue Officer, Ty Tolman. Our VP of North American Sales, Franco Silva. And Double Ambassador Diamond Alan Noble, who will walk you through exactly how to leverage ASEA One to build your business and impact more lives. You're also hear about new promotions and exciting incentive trips for 2026 and how this entrepreneurial engine, ASEA One, is designed to meet you where you are and reward you for helping others. So whether you're brand new today or you've been a part of this mission for years like I have, this is a new day, a fresh chapter, a chance to serve more people, create real freedom, and build us something meaningful together. And to officially kick off this event, there's no one better than the man who gave us our foundation of believe, belong, become. Please help me welcome our founder, Tyler Norton.
To understand where we came from, you have to understand it was a pure place. We had a simple belief that we could actually help and better people's lives and ultimately be a force for good in a world that truly needs more good. That conviction became so clear to us that it demanded our full attention and then ultimately breathed life into our best intentions. It led us to what has now become a global movement, a stewardship, one where we get to share our life-changing technologies with people through what I like to think of as a life-giving community. It was presenting opportunity with heart and humanity, but also this call to reach to the full measure of our individual and collective potential. It's fun to look back and see how far we've actually come. And yet we know there's new frontiers. We know there are new horizons. They're calling for us. And these new advantages are going to invite us to new adventures. Those things that were once absolutely impossible, we can feel are now within reach. And perhaps best of all is we're going to climb to these new places and summits together. No one will climb alone. Today marks a new day in that journey, a new chapter in this global movement and stewardship. And we feel a clarity and confidence that 1 + 1 does not equal 2. It equals 1. One team, one vision, one commitment, one reason to believe in this, one place to belong, and one real and true opportunity to become.
Guys, I can listen to our founder all day, every day. He absolutely he pushes you to that next level. Right when you think you don't have enough in the tank, Tyler Norton, our founder, absolutely pushes us to the next level. Guys, we're going to get right into our next presenter today, and this is my pleasure to introduce the architect of everything you're going to see today, our CEO, Jerem Webb.
Terry, I'm so excited to be with you, with Alan, with our leaders, with our brand partners from all over the world on this truly historic day. I'm so grateful and honored to be here. Folks, this has been years in the making, and it's humbling and really just remarkable as I think about and process how far we've come to get to this day, day one of the next generation of ASEA. I'm so excited to be with all of you and to share a message about the vision of where we are taking ASEA. And, I'm going to share my screen here because I want to get into this with you. But I'm fired up today. I'm excited to be with you on this is truly a historic weekend in the 16-year history. I've been here since the very first day with Vertus Norton and Vertus and Tyler, our founders. And this is truly a remarkable new beginning for us. And it truly is that. It's a new beginning. Today we open up an exciting new chapter of growth and possibility for all of you, for all of our brand partners. And I love the sound of that, brand partners. That's what you guys are. You've been that from day one. You've been so passionate about what we're doing here at ASEA as a brand, and you are our partners in taking it throughout the world. I love the sound of that, right? No longer associates, you are our brand partners. And I'm excited to see how we can open those new doors and those new chapters for each one of you individually. For 15 years, we've been building something special. We've been powering human potential across the world, literally millions of lives, real people, real families have been uplifted, strengthened, and transformed because of what we built together. And this weekend, we take a bold step forward with confidence into the next generation of ASEA, really the next version of this company. I'm so excited and energized and confident about where we can go. I want to just spend a little bit of time with you to give you some context of who we are and who we've become as a company over the last 15 years. From day one, our founders, Vertus and Tyler Norton, had a simple yet powerful vision of building a legacy company, one that's built on principles and integrity, one rooted in purpose and a commitment to bless the lives of people all over the world. A company that stands the test of time. Truly a company that leads with heart. A company that is built to make a difference. That is ASEA's legacy. And that legacy is alive and well and thriving today as we embrace our exciting future ahead. ASEA, we are a company that is 15 years strong, and yet we still have the heart of a startup company. We're innovating like a startup. We're moving at the speed of a startup. And each one of you, our brand partners globally, have the opportunity of a startup because honestly, we have just barely scratched the surface of what we can do and how far ASEA can go in each one of our 35 markets around the world. We've barely scratched the surface. And yet, that startup feel opportunity, that day one opportunity that we have in front of us, is backed by a company that is stable, solid, and proven. We're a privately held company. We are founder and executive controlled. We control our destiny and our future and how we invest in you. We are financially strong, profitable, and debt-free. This allows us to have the flexibility to make investments like we're making in you with ASEA One. We're disciplined and built for the long term. Our IT manufacturing and operating infrastructure is designed to support a billion-dollar global enterprise. We built it. Vertus demanded it. He said, build the infrastructure, lay the foundation for a billion-dollar global enterprise. We've done that. We have a world-class leadership and support team that is designed with deep experience and committed to serving and supporting you, our brand partners around the world. And today we operate in 35 fully open countries globally. You can truly build a global business here. And it's an amazing platform. We are a company, folks, that knows who we are and where we are going. But at our foundation, ASEA is truly a biotech company. That's what I like to refer us to as. We are a biotech company focused on transforming health at the cellular level. We have pioneered the world's first and only redox cell signaling health technology, technology that fuels energy and sustained performance at the most foundational level where health begins, your cells. Our redox products, right? These beautiful products that we have are exclusive to ASEA, to us, to you. Nobody else can have them. No other company can have them. They're ours, protected by patents and thousands of trade secrets. Our redox technology is backed by science and endorsed by experts all over the globe and proven with more than 50 million redox products sold and consumed across 35 countries. Folks, we created the redox category and we are the redox leader. But our products and our company, right, really don't only define us, right? Don't alone define who we are. At our core, ASEA has always been about people. You, our brand partners, are the reason we exist. You're the heart and soul of our company. And you are truly our partners in taking ASEA around the world. And if you look at our ethos and you boil it down, we have a really powerful and simple ethos. We inspire belief, we foster belonging, and we empower people to become unstoppable. That is our ethos. It's remained central to who we are in 15 years, and it remains central to who we will be going forward. People don't just build businesses here. We find each other. They discover their true potential. They find purpose and meaning, and ultimately we come together as one as we grow. So that leaves the opportunity. And for years, literally years, we've been working on something extraordinary, something transformative. We set out to design a new business opportunity platform with one simple goal: to elevate the ASEA opportunity, entrepreneur opportunity, to fully match the power and uniqueness of our products and our ethos and culture. Because lasting success requires this harmony, this beautiful harmony between our extraordinary products, a compelling business opportunity, and an ethos built on principles and people. Today is a culmination. Today, these three things come into full alignment. We are so proud to launch a new business opportunity platform built with heart, literally built with heart for you, our brand partners, an innovative next generation business opportunity. And it launches today in 35 countries around the world. We are so excited to launch ASEA One, truly powering your entrepreneurial potential like never before. ASEA One is an amazing journey. It's more than just compensation plan enhancements. It's more than just a program. ASEA One is a never before imagined business opportunity built for today's modern entrepreneur and designed to more boldly power your individual and team potential. Folks, the world has changed, especially since COVID. The way that consumption happens, the way consumers and distributors interact with brands has evolved and changed. And so we had to innovate. And so we've innovated a true modern next generation business opportunity for you. And it is for anyone. Builders, creators, entrepreneurs, athletes, your mom, your neighbor, anyone ready to share something real and be rewarded for it. ASEA One is simple and predictable. And that was one of the very first things that we wanted to do, is to simplify and create this predictable, do this, get that, right? If I do this, I'm going to get rewarded with that. That clear, intuitive path to build, earn, and grow without confusion or complexity. ASEA One is compelling. We have invested significant new capital into you, into this ASEA One engine, creating stronger income incentives and rewards at every stage of the journey. Not just the top end, not just the middle end, but we've invested at every stage in the journey. $8.5 million of new money, new capital is being invested by us into ASEA One and Club One. We're investing in this industry. We're doubling down on you, and we are investing in you because we believe in you. We believe in your potential, and we are ready to accelerate that potential with this investment. ASEA One is truly unique, and it is a cutting edge plan. We are on the forefront. We are on the front end of innovation within this industry about direct selling plans and compensation systems. Let me give you some examples of why and how ASEA One is so unique and cutting edge. We believe we're the first binary in the entire industry to create a seamless combination of the economic power of a binary with the predictability of a unilevel, giving you flexibility to earn in residual income and advance in rank through either your binary team or your personal individual unilevel team and group efforts. This is remarkable, and it's going to give you so much flexibility and predictability as you advance in rank. For the first time in the industry, we have ASEA One fully integrates an affiliate compensation model into a multi-level system, empowering you as brand partners to engage people very naturally who just want to share our products and be rewarded for it. Whether they be an influencer, whether they be an affiliate, or somebody who's just passionate about ASEA products, may not yet want to engage in building a multi-level business, just wants to share our products and be rewarded for it. You can engage those people very naturally and have all of that seamlessly flow into your organization and team. When so many companies in the industry are trying to go after affiliate compensation and building separate programs outside of their multi-level system, we have innovated a way to fully integrate an affiliate compensation model into our multi-level system, and this is going to game change your opportunity. ASEA One, we have invested significant new money into igniting your first 90 days, the first 90 days of every brand partner, accelerating your first $1,000 in earnings and achievement of our core rank of Director 300. If you look at because today is a new day. The old plan, we did a comparison of the first 90 days in the old plan versus the new ASEA One plan. And for the exact same activity that you would bring a brand partner would bring to the table in the first 90 days, we are paying out an additional 230% more in income in ASEA One in that first 90 days versus the old plan. It is powerful. And why is that so important? Because it's important to give people quick wins when they're just starting, to give people those quick wins where they can see success as they engage in the right behaviors and right activities, and really culminating them in that first 90 days to that first $1,000 and hitting our core rank at Director 300. Now, this is a diamond build plan because you need two things in our compensation system to build a successful full-time diamond business. You need Director 300 legs and you need volume. So we've built all of our incentives around this core rank of Director 300 so that you can, as you engage new brand partners, can get them up to a stable Director 300 rank, and that will help you rank advance as you move through the compensation plan. We've invested significant new money in our amplify phase. This is a big deal because once new brand partners move out of that first 90 days and their first $1,000, we transition them to $500 to $1,000 a month in residual income at our Director 700 and our new Director 1200 rank. This gives an opportunity now with EMP going down to Director 700 with our new team commission optimizer that guarantees a 5% bottom payout in residual income. This is remarkable because now as you progress and grow, you can get to that magic $500 a month in residual income. And we know it is proven in the industry that if you can get somebody to $500 a month, they will continue to work the business and stay in your business growing. So we're so excited about that. Now, I want to give you some statistics. We modeled this new ASEA One compensation plan over the top of 2025. We literally took 2025 actual data and we said, what if ASEA One would have been in place that entire year? What would it have paid out? What would the impact have been? Let me give you some statistics. We would have paid out in ASEA One had it been in place last year an additional 39,589 checks. That's an average of over 800 checks per week additionally that we would have paid out under ASEA One if it would have been in place in 2025. That is remarkable, putting more money faster in people's hands. Additionally, we would have paid an additional 18,459 new instances of paid Director 300. Think about it, new Director 300s, right? 18,459. We would have paid new instances of Director 700 and Director 1200, 24,689. And new instances of paid bronze and above all the way through diamond an additional 4,599 times. Those are remarkable figures. So this is a seismic shift in empowering you to be able to rank advance and grow your business, as well as putting money in people's hands for the right healthy activity. That doesn't stop there, folks. Club One, right? The ASEA One journey. We have designed this new club, right? The whole ASEA One journey is powered by Club One, a cutting edge, fully integrated club that rewards, recognizes, and empowers your ASEA growth, focusing you on the three critical behaviors needed to build a successful, sustainable ASEA business. Share, mentor, build, and you're going to learn all about Club One. But what Club One does is it simplifies the comp plan. It focuses you on the three critical behaviors that you need to do. And if you'll just repeat those and duplicate that, not only are you going to see earnings and your rank grow in ASEA One, but you're also going to get rewarded and recognized. We're going to do some fun drawings and prizes, and we're going to celebrate Club One's success. So you and your people, your new brand partners that you engage, if you'll engage them in Club One, we'll have so much fun. And the ASEA One comp plan, the rank and the earnings will follow as you engage in repeating these three critical behaviors. It's a game changer for us and for you. ASEA One is integrated and global. Income, rewards, incentives, recognition, everything is now fully integrated into one global platform. 35 countries, all on the same system, launching today. Powerful, powerful for each of you who want to build a global business. ASEA One is legacy focused. We've designed ASEA One to empower you to build something real, something sustainable. This is not about going up and then coming down. This is about sustainable, healthy, bottom-up, organic growth, building a lasting business, a true legacy, with retention being the key, right? As you engage your new people and you help them grow, they retain in the business. And this is healthy, sustainable, organic legacy business. Folks, ASEA One is going to open up a new era of possibility and potential for all of our brand partners everywhere. Today, everything comes together. Our legacy vision, our 15-year foundation of strength, our breakthrough Redox health technology, our unique ethos and culture, and now ASEA One, our industry-leading business opportunity. Folks, we are clear. We are confident. We know exactly who we are, what we stand for, and where we are going. Together, all of us, we will usher in a new era of growth and possibility. Together, we will continue to bless the lives of millions of people across the globe. Together, we will become legacy. Today, I want to invite you as you engage in the next generation of ASEA. I'm inviting you to transform your business and join us in this next generation movement. Be a part of this with us. Engage fully in ASEA One. Let's unify globally and become one. The journey starts right now. Welcome to the next generation of ASEA, folks. We are so excited. And with that, Terry, I'm turning it back to you. Let's continue this party. Thank you so much.
I love it. Let me ask you guys a question. Who's ready to join us? Who right now is fired up from what they just heard from our CEO, Jeremy Webb? Drop a one in the comment. We want to see who all's engaged because this is a really big deal. And guys, let me kick it off by also saying I apologize for showing my big old forehead a while ago. We got a new computer, and my wife comes in here and says, "You need to zoom out." Alan texts me. People said you need to zoom out, and I was trying to stay on script, but following the script's not my big thing here, but. Guys, I got to tell you something. I've been a part of this company for just over 13 years. I've been in the industry for 25 years. I was blessed to sit on the global council with this company for 11 years. And I want to stress something to you. I remember one of the first times I met our CEO, Jeremy Webb. And we started talking, and I started talking about certain things. He said, we can pull any lever to make this company go faster and make the money go quicker. But the question is, will it support the people long term? As you look at the changing demographic, what's happening in our industry, people are putting money first, where our CEO and our executive leadership are putting you first. And it's just absolutely amazing. Putting 8.5 million into our compensation plan. This is absolutely awesome. So thank you, Jeremy Webb. I so appreciate all your hard work, the late hours, and what you've been able to do. Guys, we're going to transition now and go into our next phase of the presentation today. And I'm truly excited about this next individual that you're going to hear from today. And this is our first time to have this role filled. Now, I was able to interview him. I spent about a couple hours on the phone with him at different times. And this gentleman absolutely blows my mind for what he brings to the table. And you're going to feel the energy, of course, today. But guys, when you meet him in person, he's absolutely amazing. So please help me bring on our Chief Revenue Officer, Ty Tolman.
ASEA One is our full compensation plan, a clear system for how you earn, how you move through the ranks, and how you grow your business over time. It's built around 4 stages: Ignite, Amplify, Mastery, and Legacy. Each stage has a clear goal so you always know what to focus on and what comes next. Then there's Club One. Club One is the engine behind ASEA One. It rewards the 3 behaviors that build every ASEA business: share, mentor, and build. Why these 3? Because to grow a diamond business, you need volume and stable Director 300s. And you only get those by sharing ASEA and sponsoring new brand partners and customers, mentoring your people to duplicate what you've done, and build Director 300 team legs. Club One is built around those exact behaviors and rewards you for doing them. So with that in mind, let's walk through the 4 stages of ASEA One. The first and most important stage is Ignite, because this is where you learn the core behaviors that grow your business and set the foundation for everything that follows. Your goals during Ignite are to qualify for Club One, earn $1,000 in your first 90 days, and achieve sustainable Director 300 rank. You do this by sticking to the basics: share, mentor, build, and repeat. Along the way, you can earn customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, optimized team commissions, the Director 300 bonus, and Club One Jumpstart bonuses. Ignite is all about learning the essentials. Complete the Ignite stage and help your next person ignite their ASEA business the same way you did. When you share ASEA with others and mentor your team to do the same, your business grows naturally, and you move through the ASEA One stages the way the plan is designed to work. Amplify is the next stage. and it's where your business becomes more steady. Your role is to continue to master the Ignite activities, but now you also start to work with your team, helping them follow the same pattern you just learned. During Amplify, you'll work toward Director 700 and our new rank, Director 1200. You'll help your team move through their Club One jumpstart cycles, and your income will be in the $500 to $1,000 month range from regular commissions and bonuses. Your focus here is steady. Achieve Club One each cycle. Help your team to do the same, and develop new Director 300s. On top of what you've earned in Ignite, you can now access the Entrepreneur Momentum Pool, or EMP, which rewards you for consistent effort. Amplify is about supporting your team and helping them get the same strong start you did in Ignite. We've now reached Mastery, where you step into leadership and long-term income. Your experience and your skills grow, and you help your team operate more independently. Your goals in this stage include advance from bronze to silver, then gold, and finally platinum. Help more people in your team reach Director 300, and strengthen your organization's consistency. You do this by demonstrating the ASEA ONE system, coaching your team to amplify, helping them coach their teams through Ignite, and guiding your team to build balanced volume for stronger weekly commissions. In Mastery, you'll continue to earn team commissions, add multi-generation check match, and increase your EMP earning potential. Mastery is where you begin to build leaders who build leaders. Legacy is the final stage, where long-term leadership and stability take shape. Here, you're developing mastery-level leaders, supporting duplication, strengthening balance across your team, and growing team commissions, check match, and diamond pool. Legacy is where your leadership lives on through others. Altogether, the ASEA ONE journey is your clear path of how to be successful with ASEA.
Guys, I don't know if you're as excited as I am. I'll tell you with what you're seeing already, just at the beginning of this presentation, one, it's a tool that you can leverage, and you're getting a full-on system of how to build this thing. I would tell you from my perspective and my seat from building a successful multi-million-dollar business with ASEA, and I've done it before, that if I were to see something as simple as what you've already just seen, this would have caught my attention early on. I mean, when you talk about share, mentor, and build, we look at Club One as the engine that helps is the engine behind ASEA ONE. Let me ask you guys a question. And you do your favorite emoji. I'm trying to play with this a little bit. How many of y'all know people can have it change their life just to make an additional $500 to $1,000 a month, and put your favorite emoji in there? Just think about this for a second. How many people can be impacted just by that one step? And when you think about it, now you have the tools to show these individuals. We're going to slide into our next part of the presentation. And I'm really excited about this, because this gets into the steps. It starts breaking it down. So let's go ahead and step into the next step right now.
The Ignite stage is your first 90 days, and it's where your ASEA business starts. This is where you build the habits, skills, and behaviors that push your business forward. Your goals in Ignite are simple. Earn your first $1,000 or more, qualify for Club One, and achieve Director 300. These 3 wins literally ignite your business for future growth. Share ASEA, do the work, and you'll reach your goals. In Ignite, you learn the core behaviors by actually doing them. Share, mentor, and build. Club One teaches the behaviors and rewards you with points every time you do them. If you achieve 8 points, you qualify for Club One. Achieve 15 points and you qualify for Club One Plus, unlocking additional rewards. Club One runs in 4-week cycles. At the end of each cycle, your points reset back to 0. Your first 3 cycles are called your jumpstart cycles. They give you extra time and extra rewards to launch your business. Before we walk through what you can earn, here are a few simple terms you'll hear throughout. Personal volume, or PV, is the volume from your orders and your customers' orders. Personal group volume, or PGV, is all the PV created by you and the people you personally sponsor. And PGV3 is your PGV in your first 3 levels. Now let's talk about how you earn money in Ignite. There are 4 bonuses. First, customer bonuses. You earn 20% on every new customer's first order and 12% every month they stay on subscription. Second, fast start bonuses. You earn 20% of each new brand partner's enrollment order volume up to 1,000 PV paid weekly, with no limit to how many you can enroll. Third, optimized team commissions. Normally, standard team commissions pay 10% of your lesser binary leg. But while you're getting started, you can be paid through optimized team commissions, which pay 5% of your PGV3. The system automatically compares the two, and you are always paid whichever amount is higher. And last, the Director 300 bonus. Stay active, achieve Director 300 2 out of 4 weeks, generate 1,200 PGV in a 4-week cycle, and complete all of this in your first 90 days, and you earn a $300 bonus. You can earn all 4 bonuses at the same time. So focus on sharing ASEA and let the bonuses work for you.
So what is Club One exactly? Club One is the engine that drives the ASEA One compensation plan. It runs on a simple rhythm: share, mentor, build, repeat. And every time you do those behaviors, Club One rewards you. Today, you'll learn how Club One works, how jumpstart cycles unlock extra income, and how the rhythm you build in your first 90 days sets you up for predictable, recurring income through every stage of ASEA One. Let's get started. Club One runs in repeatable 4-week cycles, aligned with the ASEA commission calendar, so everyone in the field moves together. You earn Club One points every time you enroll a new customer or brand partner, mentor someone you enrolled, or build by helping someone reach a new rank. And those points create progress in your ASEA One journey. There are 2 achievement levels in Club One. You earn 8 points and achieve Club One. Earn 15 points and you achieve Club One Plus. And here's how you earn those points. You earn share points by bringing new people into your business. You earn 4 points when you enroll a new brand partner with at least 100 PV. You earn 3 points when you enroll a customer with a 50 PV subscription, and 2 points when you enroll a customer with a one-time 50 PV order. Earn 1 point when you upgrade any customer to a brand partner. Mentor points are earned by helping people you sponsor get started the right way. You earn 5 points when you mentor a personally sponsored brand partner to qualify for Club One for the first time. You earn 3 points when they hit Club One in their second and third cycle. Build points are earned by helping your team reach their first key milestone. You earn 8 points when you help a personally sponsored brand partner reach Director 300 for the first time. And you earn 7 more points when you help them qualify for the Director 300 bonus. Achieving Club One in every cycle is how you grow your volume, stabilize your income, and stay on track in every stage of the ASEA One compensation plan. But the magic happens in your first 3 cycles, your jumpstart cycles. Your very first jumpstart cycle includes the remainder of the current ASEA cycle and the next full 4-week cycle, so you always get a full runway when you join. Now let's break down the rewards cycle by cycle. Cycle 1, earn 8 or more points and you receive a $50 jumpstart bonus and unlock 30% fast start bonus for your next cycle. Earn 15 or more points to achieve Club One Plus and receive everything from Club One plus an additional $50 bonus. Cycle 2, achieve Club One and you earn a $75 jumpstart bonus and unlock a 30% fast start bonus for your next cycle. Achieving Club One Plus adds another $50 bonus. Cycle 3, Achieve Club 1 and you earn a $100 bonus and unlock a 30% fast start bonus for your next cycle. If you achieve Club 1 Plus, you unlock double optimized team commissions for your next cycle, a major accelerator in your ASEA ONE journey. After your jumpstart cycles, Club 1 guides your business building rhythm. Every cycle you achieve Club 1, you earn Redox reward points and renew your 10% referral code for the next 3 cycles. When you achieve Club 1 Plus, you earn all the Club 1 rewards plus double optimized team commissions on your next cycle. To help you always know where you stand, your Club 1 page shows your progress in real time. Club 1 is not just a program, it's the engine, a blueprint for anyone to follow. And when your whole team follows it, your business grows. The rhythm stays the same. Share, mentor, build, repeat. Let Club 1 power your entire ASEA ONE journey.
Your first 90 days, that's where the magic happens. That's where you build speed, confidence, and momentum. And Club 1 is designed for this moment. It boils everything down to 3 core behaviors: share, mentor, and build. Keep those 3 front and center, stay consistent, and you will ignite your business and set the stage for recurring income. You'll create momentum you can feel and growth you can rely on. Let me show you exactly how your rewards work when Club 1 jumpstart cycles and the ASEA ONE bonuses come together. It's actually very simple. We're going to walk through one example step by step so you can see how your actions stack up and how you make your first $1,000. You begin with one of the most important actions you can take: enroll your first brand partner. In this example, we're going to use the very popular Essentials Bundle. It's worth 150 personal group volume, or PGV, on the enrollment and subscription. Now, here's what one action does for you. First, you earn your brand partner fast start bonus. That's 20% of their enrollment order, so in this case, $30. Second, you earn up to 150 PGV, and that's the volume that drives your rank and your commissions. And third, you earn 4 Club 1 points, because enrolling a brand partner with at least 100 in volume and subscription is one of the highest value actions that you can do. So with one brand partner, you get 3 wins right out of the gate: a fast start bonus, PGV that counts towards your rank and team commissions, and 4 Club 1 points. That's how you start building momentum. Next, you enroll a subscription customer with the Essentials Bundle. It's $240 and gives you another 150 in volume. And again, that single action delivers 3 wins. First, you earn your customer bonus. 20% of 240 is $48 on their first order. Second, you add another 150 points in volume to your PGV. And finally, you earn 3 more Club 1 points. So now, just from 2 enrollments, you're already sitting at 7 Club 1 points, which is so close to the 8 points that you need to achieve Club 1. Then you enroll a second brand partner, again with an Essentials Bundle on subscription. So you earn a $30 brand partner fast start bonus, another 150 points in volume, and 4 more Club 1 points. Now let's look at where you stand. $60 fast start bonus, $48 customer bonus, 11 Club 1 points, and 450 personal group volume, or PGV, which is equal to your total volume and unlocks team commissions. Now, this is where it gets fun. Because you have 450 PGV, you've achieved the rank of Director 300 in this example. And this allows you to qualify for optimized team commissions that adds 5% of that 450 PGV, which is $22.50 in team commissions. And because you earned the 11 Club 1 points, you earned Club 1 Jump Start Cycle 1 rewards, which gives you a $50 bonus at the end of the cycle. And your 20% fast start bonus now gets increased to 30% for your next Club 1 cycle. Let's add up your income from your first 3 enrollments. $108 in customer and fast start bonuses, $22.50 in team commissions, and $50 Club One Jumpstart Cycle 1 bonus. Your total for your first Jumpstart cycle is $180.50, all from helping 2 brand partners and 1 customer get started. Now let's look at what happens when you simply repeat the same rhythm in your second Jumpstart cycle. 1 new subscription customer and 2 new brand partners. The same steady pattern that you've used in cycle 1. And just like before, that earns you customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, volume, and Club One points. So here's the important thing to remember. Because you qualified for Club One in cycle 1, your fast start bonus in this cycle is now 30% instead of 20%. So on that same Essentials Bundle enrollment, you're earning $45 instead of $30. That's a very nice pay raise for doing the same work. And of course, your customers and brand partners from cycle 1 are on subscription. So their orders run again in this cycle, adding even more volume to your total PGV. And for subscription customers, you're now earning 12% on their subscription orders, which for the Essentials Bundle is another $28.80. That's how your business starts to compound. With your 2 new brand partners and 1 new customer volume added together, your total PGV in cycle 2 comes to 900 in volume. And with 900 PGV, you achieved Director 300 again and earned optimized team commissions, which is 5% of 900 PGV or $45. You finished cycle 2 with 11 Club One points, which earns you the $75 Jumpstart Cycle 2 bonus, plus your 30% Fast Start bonus percentage carries over to cycle 3. Now, when we add everything together for cycle 2, you earn $166.80 for your customer and fast start bonuses, another $45 in optimized team commissions, and that Club One Jumpstart Cycle 2 bonus of $75. That's a grand total for Jumpstart Cycle 2 of $286.80. Same simple actions, same rhythm, consistency is key. So what does the third Jumpstart cycle look like? You have 2 more brand partners, each with the Essential Bundle and subscription. And just like before, this gives you customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, volume, and Club One points. And because your customers and brand partners from cycle 1 and cycle 2 are on subscription, their orders run again this cycle, adding even more volume to your PGV. This is how your business starts compounding, even before your team really begins duplicating. When you add up all the volume from your new enrollments and your running subscriptions, you finish the cycle with 1,350 personal group volume. At 1,350 PGV, you achieve a new milestone, the rank of Director 700, which means you continue to qualify for optimized team commissions at 5%. That's 5% of 1,350. It's $67.50 in team commissions for this cycle. And finally, by now you would have achieved Director 300 twice in a 4-week cycle, generated at least 1,200 in personal group volume in a 4-week cycle, and did it all within your first 90 days. And this allows you to earn the one-time $300 Director 300 bonus. You finish cycle 3 with 11 Club One points, which earns you the Jumpstart Cycle 3 bonus of $100. So when we total up cycle 3, it looks like this. Customer and fast start bonuses, $195.60. Optimized team commissions, $67.50. Club One bonus, $100. Director 300 bonus, $300. That's $663.10 for Jumpstart Cycle 3. Across your first 3 cycles, you earn $1,130.40 in your first 90 days from simple, duplicatable actions, sharing, mentoring, and building. And the best part? Your ASEA One and Club One dashboards show your progress in real time, your points, your PGV, your growth, and your team's duplication. Every time you share, mentor, and build, your tracker fills, and so does your confidence, and so does your check. The Club One Jumpstart program builds the skills that will take you all the way through the ranks of ASEA One. Share, mentor, build, and repeat. Now let's take a look at what happens when you help a brand partner move through their own Ignite stage, because that's where Club One really becomes powerful. When you mentor someone through their first 90 days and they follow the same simple rhythm you just learned, you can earn up to 30 Club One points from helping that one person succeed. Here's how that works. You help them enroll and get started. That's 4 points. Then you mentor them month by month as they learn to take action and repeat it. If they reach Club One in cycle 1, that's 5 points for you as the mentor. If they achieve it again in cycle 2, you earn another 3 points. And if they do it again in cycle 3, that's another 3 points for you as the mentor. Then we come to the build behavior. When they reach Director 300 for the first time, that's another 8 points for you. And if they qualify for their Director 300 bonus, that adds 7 more points for you as their mentor. Put it all together, and that's 30 points earned, not from enrolling more people, but from you helping one person build confidence, find success, and duplicate what works. And this is the beauty of the system. Your business grows when your people grow. Your income grows when their income grows. And your momentum builds as they build. Now let's look at what happens when you don't just help one person, but you find 2 or 3 people on your team who catch the vision for ASEA and truly want to build. When you mentor them through their own Ignite stage, the exact same way you did, everything begins to shift. Each one reaches Director 300. Each one earns their first $1,000. And all that activity stacks. Their enrollments, their subscriptions, their volume, it all builds into your personal group volume. That's the power of duplication. Not doing all the work yourself, but finding a few people who want to grow and helping them win. Ignite gets you to Director 300. It gives you your first $1,000. It builds your rhythm, your confidence, your activity. But the moment you duplicate Ignite with a few people, you naturally step into the next stage of growth, the Amplify stage. When you're in Amplify, you're no longer building your business just on one-time bonuses. You're now stepping into recurring income, income that comes from optimized team commissions, and a new way to get paid, the Entrepreneur Momentum Pool. Here's the bottom line. Ignite builds your foundation. Amplify builds your stability. Ignite gets you your first $1,000. Amplify moves you into $500 to $1,000 a month in recurring income. Start strong in Ignite. Engage in the critical behaviors, and you will max out all the bonuses we have. That's the power of ASEA One. A simple rhythm, a predictable process, a plan you can follow, and a plan that you can teach.
So I don't know how many live events y'all have been to, but I would like to say this. That's the first time my upline, Alan Noble, has stayed on time. And we had to record them first. But I hope you guys are starting to catch it. We've always talked about there is a rhythm in the business. Now it kind of falls into your hand. You know, guys, we started teaching this over a month ago because we have to if we make any enhancements into the compensation plan. As you first started to hear some of the stuff, it's like, because we felt like we had to know everything. But now you're starting to get it. That we have tools. Also, there's steps and there's things that you follow. Just by being a part of Club One and staying a part of Club One and completing a cycle and completing each cycle, you go cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3. The big thing about our business model, we only have to do with what we want our people to do, and that's entitled leadership. Guys, we're going to go to the next phase. We're going to go ahead and pay. These three videos are just 2 minutes each, which we are going to get into depth of the Amplify, Mastery, and Legacy stage. Here we go.
If Ignite builds your foundation, then Amplify is where you start to help your team build theirs. That's what creates predictable, duplicatable momentum. This is where you shift from doing it yourself to also helping others win. You mentor with intention, sponsor with purpose, and teach your team the simple rhythms that duplicate. Here's your goals in Amplify. Advance to Director 700 and Director 1200. Teach your team to complete their Club One Jumpstart. Continue to achieve your Club One and Club One Plus status. And build consistent monthly income in the 500 to 1,000 US dollar range. In other words, your job in Amplify is to help your team do what you just did in Ignite. Amplify unlocks a new level in your business because now it's not just you sharing ASEA, it's your whole team sharing consistently. Everyone's sharing, everyone's mentoring, everyone's building, everyone's participating. And remember, nothing from Ignite goes away. You still earn customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, and optimized team commissions. Club One keeps going after Ignite too. You want to achieve Club One every cycle through Amplify, Mastery, and even Legacy. In cycles 4 and beyond, Club One gives you Redox reward points to redeem on products and renews your 10% referral code for the next 3 cycles. Club One Plus gives you all of that, plus double optimized team commissions for the next cycle. All this to say, Amplify doesn't replace Ignite. It multiplies it. This is where your recurring income story begins. Once you reach Director 700, you unlock the Entrepreneur Momentum Pool, or EMP. This is one of the most powerful parts of ASEA One. Here's the simple version. ASEA sets aside 2% of global volume and shares it with everyone qualified from Director 700 through Platinum. Your share is based on your PGV3, the volume created by the first 3 levels of your personally sponsored team. The more your team duplicates, the more shares you earn with weekly earning limits that grow as your rank grows. So what does success look like in Amplify? Achieve Club One or Club One Plus every cycle, mentor each new brand partner through Club One Jumpstart cycles, build new Director 300 legs, and follow that rhythm to keep growing and prepare yourself for mastery. Mastery is where you step fully into leadership. This is where your business grows beyond your personal effort and your team starts producing consistently. Ignite built your foundation. Amplify built your team's foundation. Mastery is where you turn that foundation into a stable, growing team. Your goals in Mastery are clear. Achieve Club One consistently and lead your team to do the same. Advance through bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Develop consistent Director 300 builders, and create the kind of predictable monthly income that becomes your path to diamond. Because in Mastery, your business grows for one reason: more people on your team are earning. The more people that earn, the more you earn, especially through check match and team commissions. This stage is about duplication, and our focus now is helping your leaders amplify, just like you did, and helping their teams move through Ignite. So what does compensation look like in Mastery? First, check match. This is your leadership income. Every time someone on your team earns team commissions, you earn a percentage of their check. So the more you duplicate leaders, the bigger your check match grows. Then, team commissions. This is where binary balancing matters. The more volume your team drives on both legs, the more you can earn on your lesser leg, creating consistent weekly income. Finally, EMP, the Entrepreneur Momentum Pool. This is what increased your income in Amplify, and now the earning limits increase. As a reminder, EMP is based on your PGV3, the volume from your first 3 levels of personally sponsored builders. Strong PGV3 means strong weekly payouts and faster movement toward diamond rank. In Mastery, your job is simple. Build a team who builds volume, income, and stability. Here's what success looks like in Mastery. Achieve Club 1 or Club 1 Plus every cycle. Build new Director 300s every month. Keep your PGV3 strong to maximize EMP. Balance your binary to grow team commissions. And help your team amplify their teams. At this point, Mastery is where your efforts turn into influence, and your influence turns into legacy. Lead your team, build Director 300s, strengthen your PGV3, and as your team grows, so do you. Legacy is the pinnacle of the ASEA ONE journey, where you lead leaders and guide vision and direction for your entire team. People are following your example, your consistency, and your clarity. Ignite built your foundation, Amplify built your team, Mastery built your leaders. And now, Legacy is where you build leaders who build leaders. Your goals in Legacy are focused and powerful. Develop mastery level leaders. Strengthen binary balance across your team. Teach duplication so more people on your team earn consistently. And focus on the activities that drive check match, team commissions, and the diamond pool. Now let's talk about the bonuses that drive Legacy. Legacy leaders earn big income with check match. Every time someone on your team earns team commissions, you earn a percentage of their check. So the more leaders you duplicate, the larger your check match grows. Diamonds also grow their income through team commissions as their organization produces strong, steady volume on both legs. Your role at this level is to help your leaders build depth, create activity, and keep volume moving week after week. And at Diamond, you can earn up to 10,000 US dollars per week in check match alone when your team is winning. The Diamond Pool is designed to reward top builders with 3% of the global pool. The more consistent your team becomes, the more leaders you develop, and the more volume your team drives, the higher your Diamond Pool payouts become. Legacy is about leading more intentionally. It's about building support systems your leaders can run without you and creating an organization that thrives because the culture is strong. Legacy success comes from developing mastery level leaders, driving duplication for consistent earners, and building balanced, predictable volume that maximizes commissions and rewards, all while leading with vision, culture, and key behaviors. This final stage in ASEA ONE is where your impact becomes something bigger than yourself. This is where your leadership lives on through the leaders you've created. This is where you cement your ASEA legacy.
Guys, I wanted to let everybody know real quick that is an actress that the company did hire who went through and does this as a profession and does a fantastic job kind of taking us through this part of the presentation. I hope everybody's starting to get it. Like I said, I want to rewind just for a second and go back about a month and a half when we started to let this out for people. When we in the field started to present to you this information and we started to present the whole thing and you found yourself, as like I said, it was kind of system overload. And I had to ask some of you, how many of y'all knew the full compensation before? And most people didn't. We all come to this journey for our own reasons to help people make money, be your family, communities, whatever you so choose. But now you're starting to understand the company's bringing you and giving you tracks to run on to build a successful business. Wrap your arms around Club One and understand Ignite. Leverage this as a tool as you start to build your business. Because once you scroll, and only thing you do, guys, is complete cycles. Each and every month, and the company will track this for you. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. Just what we refer to as lead from the front. Do with what you want your people to do. Once you hit the amplify stage, that's when people are consistently at the $500 to $1,000 a month. So think about this. Your Ignite, you stabilize Director 300, then you get a key to unlock the door, to open the door to go to Director 700, 1200. You will start getting the teachings and the understanding of how to build a stable Director 700 or 1200, and also get into the EMP, Executive Momentum Pool. But as you build this and you're stable, how many of y'all would like to get into the mastery room? Well, you have to stabilize your business, because at times we feel like we need to know we need to know everything, which is system overload. But once you stabilize Director 700, guess what? The company's going to give you the key to unlock the door to go into the mastery. And that's where we're going to teach you to build a stable executive business from bronze to platinum. This is absolutely amazing as you start to build towards a legacy type business. And I cannot stress enough how important this is to have a system to follow, to have a rhythm to follow. I get to bring back now our Chief Revenue Officer, Ty Tolman, who's going to sum all this up.
Wow. You've just seen the whole ASEA One journey laid out from Ignite to Amplify to Mastery and then Legacy. Now I want to pull all of that together into one simple idea. No matter what stage you're in, the path to success is the same rhythm. Share, mentor, build, and repeat. ASEA One is the plan, Club One is the system, and share, mentor, build is the rhythm of key behaviors that brings all of it to life. Let's look at how that rhythm shows up in each stage. In Ignite, you're focused on sharing the products and the opportunity with new people, mentoring your first brand partners through their jumpstart cycles, and building your first Director 300 leg. Those actions help you qualify for Club One, earn your first $1,000 in 90 days, and achieve sustainable Director 300. The Ignite stage helps you build a strong foundation and prepare you for what's next. In Amplify, you're keeping the same rhythm, but now you're doing it through your team. You still share, but you will also teach your team how to share. You mentor them through their jumpstart cycles, and you build new Director 300 legs and help your leaders rank up. This is where the same behaviors start creating predictable, recurring income. In Mastery, the rhythm becomes your leadership culture. You share the system, you mentor brand partners, and you build depth, balance your binary, and strengthen your PGV3. Here, your income grows as more people on your team are earning. That's where team commissions, check match, and EMP all get stronger. And Legacy is no different. It's the same behaviors multiplied through more people for a longer period of time. Same rhythm, bigger impact. So as you think about your next 90 days, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Who can I share with this week? A customer, a brand partner, someone who needs ASEA products? Who can I mentor? Someone you've enrolled who's ready to complete their jumpstart cycle. Where can I build? A Director 300 leg, a future leader, a team that's ready to run. If you stay in that rhythm, the stages will take care of themselves. Share, mentor, build, repeat. That's the action system behind ASEA One.
So we're going to play the next video.
Out from Ignite to Amplify to Mastery and then Legacy. Now I want to pull all of that together into one simple idea. No matter what stage you're in, the path to success is the same rhythm. Share, mentor, build, and repeat. ASEA One is the plan, Club One is the system, and share, mentor, build is the rhythm of key behaviors that brings all of it to life. Let's look at how that rhythm shows up in each stage. In Ignite, you're focused on sharing the products and the opportunity with new people, mentoring your first brand partners through their jumpstart cycles, and building your first Director 300 leg. Those actions help you qualify for Club One, earn your first $1,000 in 90 days, and achieve sustainable Director 300. The Ignite stage helps you build a strong foundation and prepare you for what's next. In Amplify, you're keeping the same rhythm, but now you're doing it through your team. You still share, but you will also teach your team how to share. You mentor them through their jumpstart cycles, and you build new Director 300 legs and help your leaders rank up. This is where the same behaviors start creating predictable, recurring income. In Mastery, the rhythm becomes your leadership culture. You share the system, you mentor brand partners, and you build depth, balance your binary, and strengthen your PGV3. Here, your income grows as more people on your team are earning. That's where team commissions, check match, and EMP all get stronger. And Legacy is no different. It's the same behaviors multiplied through more people for a longer period of time. Same rhythm, bigger impact. So as you think about your next 90 days, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Who can I share with this week? A customer, a brand partner, someone who needs ASEA products? Who can I mentor? Someone you've enrolled who's ready to complete their jumpstart cycle. Where can I build? A Director 300 leg, a future leader, a team that's ready to run. If you stay in that rhythm, the stages will take care of themselves. Share, mentor, build, repeat. That's the action system behind ASEA One.
Terry, you're up.
Okay, are you going to play the video We Are One with Ty?
I played both of them already.
I thought that was okay. Apologize, guys. Look, this is a reality show. Yeah, let me tell you something. As you start to, like I said, we break this stuff down, as we start to look forward, there's a lot of amazing things. And for me, I've built my whole business. I've been in this industry for 25 years, full time for 22 years. I've had my greatest success by leveraging tools, by simply getting in front of the right people and pushing play. There's been many times I've spoken with people, they say that I quote unquote don't feel like the leader that I need to be. With what the company's given you, as you're starting to see as we move forward, they're giving you tools that you can simply get in front of people and press play, and it explains it for you. I want everybody to wrap their arms around with what's coming because there's a lot of cool things. We're about to get into promotions here in a second, but also about to, after that, we'll hear incentives for our incentive trips. But we also we're going to extend the compensation plan and be able to show what the money actually looks like. So hold on to your seats. We're going to go into our next part of this presentation and with Frank Santoyo, who's our Senior Vice President of Global Sales and Strategy.
The launch of ASEA One is finally here, and our goal couldn't be simpler. Give every brand partner, whether you're new, coming back, or re-engaging, the strongest start possible. Because momentum, it's everything, and we want it working for you. So here's what kicks in right now. First up, Jumpstart Club One cycles. Everyone gets them. It doesn't matter when you enrolled. That means Jumpstart Cycle 1, you can earn up to $100 in the Club One bonus. Unlock 30% Fast Start bonus on all brand partner enrollments during your second cycle, and of course, Club One recognition. In Jumpstart Cycle 2, you can earn up to $125 in bonuses. Unlock 30% Fast Start bonus on all brand partner enrollments during your third cycle and additional recognition. Finally, in Jumpstart Cycle 3, you can earn up to an additional $100 in bonuses. You can automatically renew your referral code. And if you hit Club One Plus, you will unlock Double Team Commission Optimizer at 10% for Cycle 4, giving you access to even more cash bonuses. Pretty exciting, right? But we're just getting started. On December 15th, we launched a free enrollment promo. If you haven't taken advantage of it yet, use it before it ends on February 20th. That means every new brand partner gets their enrollment fee for free, whether you're joining us for the first time or upgrading from a customer. So if you've been thinking about building your team, this is the perfect time to do it. With the current list of incentives and bonuses available, you have more opportunities than ever before to accelerate your growth and maximize your earnings. And there's more. Starting today, earn 30% on every Fast Start bonus from now until February 20th. If you've started your business, we've got you covered. Learn all about grandfathering rules by visiting your virtual office for all the details. And many of you have asked for it, so here it is. Starting today, your referral code will reset. That's right. You have 3 full cycles to share your 10% discount code with everyone you know. Take advantage of every exclusive bonus, Fast Start opportunities, and recognition programs that are now in effect. These perks are designed to support your efforts, reward your achievement, and help you reach new milestones in your ASEA journey. It's one shared starting line and the strongest incentives we've ever created to help you build momentum. The ASEA ONE launch, it's your moment.
Are you guys starting to get it? I mean, we all get a restart. Let me ask you a question. Just drop a one real quick. If you're excited for the promotions that Frank just threw out, because we want to make sure you're just not just walking around, you're staying engaged, especially with the information you're about to see. You see, the companies always put together promotions, and the neat thing is about promotions, they're designed to elevate your business, to take you to the next step. See, we should already be doing this, but sometimes we'll see a promotion like what Frank Santoyo just put out, and we start to do the activities. The thing is, after those promotions, continue those activities, and you'll always win the promotions. How many of y'all like incentive trips? Now, here's the thing. You talk about incentive trips. This is where people get to come together and celebrate. Now, here's another thing. Drop your favorite emoji if you like incentive trips. And if you don't drop it, I think we might have to cut you out of this incentive trip, because what you're about to hear is absolutely amazing and astounding. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear about this. And to bring this information to us is our Director of Global Sales, Global Events, Shelly Torado. Shelly.
Wow, Terry, thank you. That was an amazing introduction, and I'm loving the energy. And guys, I'm so excited to be here with all of you today. I'm so excited to be part of this call, part of this event, and part of this January 24th launch. As you see that it's all coming together, and I want to talk about something today that I'm always excited about. I believe it's something that truly fuels belief and momentum, and that's our incentive trips. Incentives aren't just destinations, they're experiences, and these trips really do shape culture, they build community, show people what's possible. With the launch of ASEA ONE and Club One, the vision behind our incentives has never been clearer. Today, we are launching 2 new incentives. Yeah, how exciting is that? And I'm going to walk you through and show you a little bit about these incentives and how exciting they are going to be. The first incentive that we are launching this year is a global incentive. It is the ASEA Summit 2026. This is where the energy of ASEA ONE and Club One will come together and come to life right here in Utah. Our qualifications are no longer separate tracks. Everything is built around helping you qualify for Club One and Club One Plus. Let me share with you a little bit of what you will experience when you do qualify for our ASEA Summit 2026 and you join us here in Salt Lake City. ASEA Summit 2026 is where our global community comes together to celebrate what is possible. But the story does not end there. For those leading at the highest level, the next chapter is something truly exceptional. This is a pinnacle experience crafted to celebrate the leaders who are driving the future of ASEA. This incentive is built around qualifications for Club One Plus, mentorship, and leadership. And let me show you a little bit about what you will experience when you qualify for our ASEA Experience, Diamond Experience Incentive Trip. Wow, yes, we are heading to Fiji, and of course, we want everybody to be able to join us both in Salt Lake City and in Fiji. These incentives are so important. They're not just rewards, they're milestones on your own personal journey through Club One Plus, and ASEA One. Watch today. You will have more information in your inbox, in your email, where we will have links to the qualifications and what you need to do so that you are able to join us here for the Global Incentive in Salt Lake City and also for our Diamond Experience. We cannot wait to celebrate all of you in 2026. Thank you, Terry.
I absolutely love it. Thank you, Shelley. I mean, who's excited about this? Now, I don't know how many of you have had a chance to go and visit our production facility or our corporate facility. It is absolutely amazing. If you have vision, let's put it this way. I'm willing to bet all of y'all have had a product experience some way, shape, or form, or somebody in your family has had a huge experience. Now you get the chance to go see where it's made. You get to go to the Heart Center. You get a chance to go to our corporate facility, meet our CEO, our founder, all the executives that you're hearing from today. And guys, you get a chance to win this. Now, and I'll tie this back to what you've heard already today. Remember what we said throughout this day, throughout this presentation? The only thing we have to do is do with what we want our people to do, and then you win. If you stay in as Club One, you start to complete the cycles. Guess what? It's all designed to tie into these incentive trips. And I don't know about any of you guys, Fiji sounds pretty cool, but here's another thing. There's no free lunch. That's what gets me the most excited. We all have to earn these trips, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now, guys, well, I'm going to shift, and I've been truly stoked about this guy. I had a chance to speak to Franco for the first time. I believe it's about a week and a half ago, and we first spoke on the phone. Ty Tolman, myself, and Franco, and there's more. They fired off questions to me, and they're reaching out to some of the leaders in the field to get their perspective. So when they got me on the phone, I was sharing all my information, and Franco would fire off a few questions. Of course, Ty was amazing. But then we fast forward a little bit, and I had a little bit of time as we started to plan this event. Like I said, it was going to be in Dallas. And guys, like I said, I'll stress again, I've been in this industry for 25 years. I've been around a ton of people when it comes to this. But it only took me 5 minutes talking to Franco on the Zoom that absolutely blew my mind with his leadership and quality that he brings to the table. Now, as you start to listen to what you're about to hear, it will open and expand your mind for what's possible without there. But Franco is just absolutely amazing. So please help me bring on our Vice President of North American Sales, Franco Silva.
Woohoo. Hey guys, hey everyone. Thank you, Terry, for the warm welcome. Everyone else has a video, so I'm kind of jealous. I'm gonna play a little video here. It was a massive production. We got a top Hollywood actor to come in. You might know the face, and they shot this little piece for us. So And I'm very excited. Been reading the chat. If you guys, I'm jealous. If you want to throw in some emojis for me, I would love that. Some ones. I know the chat's a little bit distracting, but I just want to get some love, hype everybody up. Thank you, thank you. Love it. Okay. Emojis, emoji. I like the hearts. Okay, we got good hearts. Okay. So with all that, we'll consider that my drum roll for our video. All right, check this out. We put a lot of time and money into this video, so really check this out for a moment. Show me the money! Show me the money!
Didn't you tell my wife more personal attention?
All right. Obviously, I'm just kidding. That wasn't the video that we made. So what I'm going to be walking us through today, I just want to transition a little bit. Everything that you've been hearing today, all the great parts that you've been hearing it. I'm not going to show you the money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you visualize it. And so you heard Alan, you heard Ty, you heard from everyone today talking about the mechanics of what we're doing, which is phenomenal, right? It's the reason why we walk through all the details is because we want to be able to be super transparent. And I know some of you are going to put in the Excel spreadsheets, calculate everything and say, is my bonus right? I was supposed to get the double team commission at this moment. We have an amazing IT team who has built everything in the back end. You don't have to calculate it every month. If you would like to, that's totally okay. And every week, it's okay if you want to, but we do have a system in the back that does all that for you. So what I want to show is just kind of like take a step back and let's talk about the behaviors and what it might look like to an income or a check every single month and just try to put it into perspective. Okay. Is everybody okay with that? Can I get a thumbs up? You're okay with this? We're going to do it. All right. I'm going to jump in. I'll share my screen. I'm going to show you something. It's a super little prototype tool that the sales team is using. This is a secret tool. Maybe in the future, something like this, we'll be happy to train the teams on it. But it's just a way to visualize what everyone's been talking about. So here we go. I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Okay. So like everyone mentioned, and Alan, so, we start with this idea of, you can bring in and share with other people the product experience that you had and getting people in love with the ASEA products. And so we start there with just a basic assumption. So I'm gonna model out. The screen larger. Is it not large enough? Hold on a second. Is the screen not large enough? Let me try one more time. I got a comment. I want to just make sure it's right. Tell me if this is good for you guys. Is that good? Testing. Okay, thumbs up. We're going to keep moving. All right, so we're going to make some basic assumptions. And what those basic assumptions are exactly what Alan told us. This is just visualizing a little bit different. So what that means is I'm going to share and get people interested, 2 brand partners a month, okay? And I'm going to add to this 1 customer a month, okay? I can't zoom in anymore, guys. It might be your screen. I'm maxed out, but let me know if it's too close now. See? All right. Is it good? All right. Okay. So what it means is if we start with 2 brand partners a month and 1 customer a month, and then I scroll down here and I look at, okay, I'm bringing in what are they going to enroll on? So I'm just assuming everything that Alan assumed, okay? So all the numbers, all the points and everything like that are out there, those are all great to know. It's extremely helpful to know them. But what it really just means is sharing the essentials bundle and then those people getting on subscription, okay? So if I do that, everyone's cool with that? All right, so if I do that, I have 2 brand partners a month, I have 1 customer a month, and like I said, they come in on this. Hopefully all that makes super sense. And I'm going to model that out to about 3 months. And so just like everybody shared, look at this is amazing. You get $180.50 on the first month. You get $286 on the second month and $663 on the third month. And a big part of that is that Director 300 bonus, which is phenomenal. And again, one of the most exciting things about this is that everybody gets to start a fresh start, a jump start. Every single person out there gets to jump in this. Okay, so this is a one-time thing for everyone, but moving forward, of course, our new folks that come in and join, this is extremely exciting for them. And the reason why we do a jump start so everyone can get back onto it, or everyone can get it again for the same time, one-time reset, is so that you can experience it and then you can share that with other people. So that's why the company's being so generous. Definitely you want to take advantage of that generosity. Okay, so now there is something I want to share. So everyone gets 90 days, $1,000, or call it $1,130, right? Everyone's cool. We've shared this several times, so everyone gets that. Now I want to start considering what happens beyond 90 days. Because I know that your life is not just 90 days. You have many, 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 many days and months ahead of you. So as what I'm going to do is kind of build this out a little bit, and I want to put some things into perspective, okay? I'll just model this out, say 17 months or yeah, 17 months is what I'll do right here. Now, this visualizes very clearly in the first 3 months, the company is extremely generous. And we want to take advantage of that. That's great. We want the company, we want to share that. And the goal of that is to help everyone just kind of get jump started into their business without really having to start off and do a huge grind, you know? So that's why we do that. Of course, Christmas is not every day, so the company is unable to do that forever. And so we really notice that there's a transition as you grow your team. We want you to experience that volume and that check every single month. But if you only do the Ignite phase, it's great. This is an extra 400, 500, 600, $700 a month. This is fantastic if you only do the Ignite phase. But I don't think that what gets everyone excited is just a few $100 a month. It's good to have. It's absolutely phenomenal to have that. But we all know that probably we had a little bit of hopes of a little bit more than that, right? And so I want to show you what it might look like. Now, I don't want to move to the next part without showing you an even more generous opportunity the company is throwing out, and that is Club One Plus. And so when we show you that, you notice now in the first 2 months, we're getting even more bonuses, the Club One Plus bonuses. But then also, because I'm qualifying for Club One Plus, I'm getting double team commissions, right? So now you see that income starts stacking much quicker. And even in the same time period where before I was making maybe 400, $500 a month, now I'm making something like 1,000. So if you want my advice, hopefully you're welcome, you're open to it. I would target, I'd shoot for the stars and land on the moon. It's okay to do that. So I would try to target, 4 people a month who I'm going to be sharing the product with, getting excited with them, helping them get the product into their life. And if I target, call it 4 to 5 people that I'm sharing that with, then I'm hoping to target and land on Club One Plus. Because then, again, I want you guys walking home with $1,000 a month or more as soon as even 6 months, right? So this looks great. Everyone, hopefully, I turned off the chat because I wanted to stay focused, but hopefully you guys are giving me some thumbs up. This makes total sense. I was talking to Alan and he shared with me, he goes, Franco, I didn't come here to become a thousandaire. I didn't change my entire career path to become a thousandaire. I was really interested in making much more than that. And so I feel like I need to show what that looks like. Be very clear. I'm making no income promises here. These are modeling the best case scenarios, and I'm doing that not to be disingenuous. I'm doing that so that you can see what is the best case scenario. Some months you're going to have less people. You might have someone who falls off subscription. Totally normal. These things happen. But best case scenario, you might ask the question, if I do the best case scenario, what does it look like? So I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to explain the power of the next part. So if you're able to share the product and change someone's life with the product the same way that you were, and you're able to teach that to 1 person a month, you did it. So you show that to 1 person a month. And what's cool is again, a power of the jumpstart is you're going to get that no matter where you started. Now you might be earning more commissions, but etc. But you're going to be able to qualify for these really generous bonuses. So you're going to be able to tell them, I did it. I made that 1,090 days just from all these extra bonuses. Let me show you how. So you have actually the carrot. You actually have the sweetness to get to them because you did it. They're interested in that. Now, if you're able to teach someone what you just did and you do that 1 time a month, do you guys want to see what that might look like? Are you interested on what that might look like? I'm curious. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it now that we have 1 person a month. one person a month who I taught to do exactly what I did in the first 90 days. And now all of a sudden, that that first 90-day bonus is in the rear view mirror. Now I'm hitting bronze. As soon as month 3 or 4, I'm going into hitting gold. And even now we're talking about diamond and double diamond. And it compounds itself so fast. This is the power of Amplify. This is the power of moving into mastery. This is what it looks like when all you have to do is those 3 people, 3 brand partners, 1 customer, maybe 2 brand partners, 2 customers. Of course, the numbers might change a little bit because of the bonuses, but just think about 4 people every single month that you're changing their life with a product, and then you're teaching that to 1 person every single month. You don't have to teach it to everybody. You don't have to teach it to like the whole world, just 1 person. And I know that sometimes that can be tough, but that is the goal, just 1 person a month. And so that just, I want to simplify this a little bit for everybody. If you walk away today with, there's so much here, watch the videos, absorb it, come back and get it. But if you walk away with anything, it's follow the steps. We kind of set it up in a system. That's what's the genius of what Jerem shared earlier, and the genius of ASEA One is that it's a system you can think about. If you want to master and understand all of it, cool, do it. If you want to geek out on it like I do and the rest of a lot of people do here, but if you just want it simple, distilled down to its simplest, it's just be able to impact 4 people's lives a month and then teaching that to 1. Okay, so is this cool? I just wanted to share that. I was excited when we start to look at what this might look like going out. It tries to visualize what it can possibly become. So I just want you guys to know this is the real deal. Okay, it's an absolute game changer. I've been in the industry for a long time. Too long, I don't want to mention it because if I start telling you how long, then you'll start trying to guess my age. But it's been a while, decades actually. And this is exciting. Okay, we're turning the page, going into a new chapter of ASEA. I'm extremely grateful to be here. I'm extremely impressed and grateful to be working with all the team here in corporate who you've seen a few, and it's taken thousands of hours and so many people in the background to bring this to you. So please take advantage of it. Please maximize it for you, your family, and your teams. And I just want to, I'm going to close it out here because I might be a little bit over on time, but I want to close it out here and say that, over the next 90 days, you guys are going to be sharing, you guys are going to be following this and earning the bonuses and getting people excited. And on our side, the North American team and the sales team here, what we're going to be doing is working right alongside with you. So every single day, our team is going to be looking at who are our top enrollers, who are people who are making all of these points, and we're going to be calling you. So if you get a random number for the next 30 days, please maybe screen it, maybe check it. If you don't answer, it's okay, we'll leave a message. But every single day we're going to be reaching out and calling and just congratulating you, or whoever it is, maybe someone on your team who's doing it. And we're also going to be listening and learning from you. And we're going to be setting up some monthly cadences and some meetings where we're going to be watching the heat maps on where the action is happening. And so, yes, we're launching today, but it is just the beginning. We will be going out around the country and even Mexico and Canada, and we're going to be supporting what you're doing and where all the energy is happening. So that's my commitment to you, is as you go out and you commit to us and do the things that you have to do, we're going to commit to you and support you 100% of the way. So with that, I want to pass it back to our amazing CEO, Jerem, to maybe share his thoughts. And as we come to a close, and I just want to thank all of you. I know we have, when you have almost 1,000 people and you're holding your attention for hours, I appreciate that. So I just saw Jerem come on. So Jerem, passing it back to you. High five.
Franco, we are so grateful to have you here. He really is going to change the game here in North America. For those of you in the US and North America regions, like you've got the best of the best as a sales leader, and we're so excited to have you here and what you've done. Guys, do you understand and process the seismic shift that he just showed you right there? In the 16-year history of the company, we have never been able to predictably show an income simulator that allows you to plug in these variables and shows you predictably how you can make and build a successful a business here with ASEA. That is truly remarkable, and I'm so excited for what that can represent for each of you. This has been an amazing call. I have really, I'm so energized by what we've seen here, what we've been through together over the last hour and a half or so. I want to close and offer just a couple of closing comments. I first want to start with heart and speak from my heart for a minute with you guys. I want to express real sincere and deep gratitude for our team here at corporate who have spent literally thousands and thousands of hours over the last year. I've been back as CEO for just over a year now. And I came back with a very strong vision for the future for ASEA to really lay the foundation for this next generation of the company. And to have so many people here at corporate rally around that and believe in that, we're 100% aligned together. And to see the thousands of hours, the literally blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into bringing this to reality from scratch, right? From just first conversations and brainstorming years ago to where we are today and bringing ASEA One to life. It's been remarkable, and it is. I just am so humbly grateful to them. I want to express gratitude to our ambassador leaders who came in very early, over 6 months ago, to advise us and to really counsel with us on this program. And they set aside their own personal ambitions and their own personal interests, and they really came together as a group and as a team on your behalf and gave us their best thinking and their best advice and their best counsel as we architected this program. So I want to express gratitude to our ambassador leaders across the globe for their engagement in this. Guys, I want to just share, if I may, this slide right here. I'm just going to share this slide as kind of a closing comment for you guys. This is the foundation now for the next generation of ASEA. And today is day one, right? Today is a new day for every single brand partner across the globe. It's a time to reset. And we have a big, big vision for where we can take ASEA in this next generation. ASEA One, this is just the beginning. Now we have all the pieces in place, and we are going to start a movement that is the biggest movement this industry's ever seen. We are going to be a standard bearer in this industry of the next level marketing, of this idea of taking and really doing things the right way and showing people that this industry is a beautiful industry, right? This opportunity of building a business is an amazing opportunity to engage in. For everybody out there, for so many people out there that maybe have gotten disenfranchised, I don't like network marketing because of the bad actors out there. We will be a standard bearer to say, no, you can build something real here. You can build something real with a company that you trust and a company you engage. Folks, there is a wave of displaced people that is coming with AI and everything that's happening, right? There is a wave of what I would call relationship craving that is coming, right? With AI, with social, everything that's happening, all the fake stuff's out there, everything that's changing. There is a wave of people that are going to crave authentic trust, relationships, engagement, community, and they're going to be looking for opportunity. And we are going to be there. We're going to be the standard bearer. We're going to be the most powerful company for each one of those people in that wave that's coming. I'm so energized about that. We have a big vision, and this is day one. This is just the beginning of where we can take it. Folks, this program, ASEA One, was built for you. Each one of you. It was built to instill confidence in you. right? Confidence and belief is magical. Confidence and belief can make all the difference. And this program was designed to instill confidence in you, in our company, in our opportunity, and in yourself as you go share ASEA with the world. We built this for you. We're investing in you. We're doubling down on you. We have your back 100%. Every single person at this corporation is behind you. And now it's your time. It's your time. Everybody resets. You heard it. Everybody is eligible for the Club One bonuses today. Everybody resets. Today is day one. And there's a lot here. There's a lot that's changed. And I think that the message that you've heard is, guys, there's a lot that's changed, but boil it down to the real simplicity of it. Focus on the simple behaviors in Club One. Share, mentor, build, repeat. Share, mentor, build, repeat. Just focus on that. Everything else will take care of itself. Transform your business with Club One. Just focus on those simple behaviors. We've built ASEA One. We've dealt with the complexity. We've dealt with all the complexity behind the scenes. ASEA One is built to predictably follow those simple behaviors. So focus on the simplicity of the system and those behaviors, and you will transform your business. Folks, it is time. It's time to come together. It's time for each of you to reset and believe in yourself, believe in your potential, believe in this opportunity, and have confidence, right? Confidence is key. And we've now just injected confidence in you and in this opportunity. Let's become one together. Let's unify together as one and create the biggest next generation movement this industry has ever seen. And let's welcome with open arms this wave of people that are looking for community and purpose and to change their lives. Let's welcome them with open arms here, because we are the standard bearer and we are the company that can bless people's lives across the world. And I, as the CEO, cannot wait to recognize each one of you and see what kind of success you can bring here as we move this thing forward. We have a big vision and we are confident, we are clear, and we're instilling that confidence in you. So thank you so much for all that you're doing, and I wish you the very best as we go.
Guys, Jerem, thank you so much for all what you do. Thank you for staying up to late nights. I also failed to mention thank you to Shelley for all the hard work you did, because when the ice storm started to come in across the country, her and her team got busy and took care of everything. It's been seamless for us as we move forward, and don't want to fail to mention and thank you, Shelley. We also want to hear some final comments from my upline, my sponsor, who actually was one of the first associates that was a part of the company and came to the company when there was no tools. Think about what y'all are stepping in today with Jaron. But and I also want y'all to think about this. How many CEOs out there knows the compensation plan forward and backward like our CEO, Jerem Webb? Absolutely astounding. I cannot stress enough, Jerem, how much you mean to me and to our family. I appreciate everything you've done and will do in the future. We're now going to pass a little bit of time to my upline, Double Ambassador Alan Noble.
Hey, thanks, boss. Can you hear me okay? We're good?
We got you.
What an exciting morning. Absolutely incredible. Just so exciting. Gosh, we could have just finished with Jerem there. Just so inspiring in what he's talking about. And again, I just want to echo Terry's shout out here to Jerem. The incredible vision. CEOs come in to run a company, but the vision that he has had, not just in the last year, not just in 2 years, but this goes back 3 years putting this together. And you will not find a CEO in the industry that knows every single aspect of their company as well as Jerem Webb. And then the team that Jerem has surrounded himself is absolutely incredible. Guys, we have the dream team. We've always had the product. We've always had the greatest product in the industry, the most powerful technology, but all of the other pieces of the puzzle are coming together. It's like a combination lock. And so, you know, over the last maybe 4 6 weeks since we really started talking about this, since we really started training on Team One and, on Club One and ASEA One. I've been using a lot of analogies. I'm a teacher by nature, and I love to create word pictures that help drive a point across. And many of you have heard those analogies. Some of you are maybe new here today, and you haven't. And I want to help you put it together. I'm going to go very, very fast through. I counted up, I think, 5 or 6 of my favorite analogies. I'm just going to bring it together. And then we're going to talk about moving forward. What's next? What do we do today moving forward? So the first analogy I came up with to try and put all of this into place was the clock. Every company in network marketing, you can find them somewhere on a clock. Imagine from 9 o'clock to noon to 3 o'clock. And the 9 o'clock companies are product, very product focused, very product passionate. And it's like, shh, don't talk about the money. Nobody talks about the money, okay? And then on the other side, you've got the 3 o'clock companies where it's money, money, money. It's all about the comp plan. It's driven by a personality. Nobody cares what the product is. That's kind of the shady, dark side of network marketing. Nobody cares. And they're each very different. The very product-focused companies, they grow, they build a loyal base, but they tend to get stagnant. The 3 o'clock companies, they grow like a weed. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of excitement. But sooner or later, people realize there's not a lot of substance. Like, what am I actually bringing to the marketplace? And it fails. It falls apart. There's a sweet spot, guys, and it's called noon. And it's where you have your product and your opportunity in balance. You see, in network marketing, there's 2 sides to the coin. There's the product side and the opportunity side. And you want to have them in balance, noon. Another analogy I use is rowing the boat, okay? If you want to get to your destination as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, you want both arms on the boat rowing with equal strength. In network marketing, we have a product arm and we have an opportunity arm. Okay, so what you're seeing here, guys, we've had the strongest product arm this industry's ever seen. I will put this technology up against anything that's been in this industry for the last 100 years, even outside of this industry. We've had the strongest product message. What we're doing here is we're bringing the opportunity story up to meet the product story. And there's power in that. It takes us to noon. We've been about a 10:30 company. Maybe some of us have pushed it to 11 o'clock. But now with this ASEA One and Club One, we take it to noon. We start, our opportunity arm now becomes as strong as our product arm. We start moving in a straighter, more efficient direction so you can get to your goals faster than ever before, okay? Another analogy I used is this idea of clarity. If you think of the compensation plan, like climbing a mountain, okay? And presidential triple diamond is right at the very top, okay? There's Trish Schwenkler up there going, woohoo, she's up there. We got to get some people up there to join her. And you want to have a clear path up that mountain. Would you agree that if you've got a very clear, well-lit, paved path, you're going to get more people up the mountain? But if you have to hack through the jungle and try and find your way up the path, only a few people are going to do it. So another thing that we've done here with the ASEA One and Club One is we're giving you a very, very clear path. Very clear path, signposted. There's halogen lights lighting the way. We've paved it all the way to D300, our core rank, okay? So we're going to see more people being able to start their journey up the compensation plan mountain, okay? Another analogy I've used is this idea of the entrepreneurial engine. If you think of ASEA One as the boat, it's the boat, a beautiful cruise liner that can take you to the promised land. Whatever that is for you, what does winning look like for you? The ASEA boat, the ASEA One compensation plan can get you there, okay? But what's driving the boat? There's an engine. There's an engine that's going. Club One is the engine. Another way to think about that is the duck floating along the surface. It looks like it's just gliding along the surface. Maybe we should say a swan, not a duck. But this swan or duck, but underneath the little legs are going like this. That's Club One that's driving the swan along the surface of the lake, the engine that's driving the boat to get to where you want to get to. Another final analogy that I've used is the idea of ASEA One is simply a computer program. And you have no control on the output. You can't go into our IT. You can't break into corporate headquarters and bust into Jeremy Meredith's office and start tweaking the ASEA ONE comp plan. You've no control over that. That said, it's a computer program. It's lines of code that are written. What you do have control over is the input. What's the input? The input is Club One. The input are these activities, these good business building behaviors of sharing our technology and opportunity with people, of enrolling people into the business, of mentoring them, of helping them get started. Enrolling somebody into the business isn't the finish line. You don't go, well, that's that done. That's the starting line. Everything was just a warm up to that point. Now the fun begins. Now you begin running the race. Isn't it interesting that you get 4 points for enrolling an associate, but you get 26 points for helping them get their business off to a great start in the first 90 days? Okay. And then you build Director 300, you start building the team, building the organization. So you focus on what you have control over. And you have control over the inputs. You have control over those Club One activities. There will only ever be a very first Club One cycle ever again. This is January 21st. Now, people joining later, they will have their first Club One cycle. Everyone gets their first. But there'll only ever be one first in the history of ASEA. And it starts today. I believe today is the most historic day in ASEA history since the launch of the beautiful blue bottle. It's that important. And you're all being grandfathered into this program, no matter how long you've been with ASEA. Every single one of us is starting our first 3 jumpstart cycles. You will never have another 3 jumpstart cycles ever again. This is it. It's historic. It's inaugural. Okay. One of the titles that I treasure most is I am a finding diamond in ASEA. If you're new, you can't be a finding diamond in ASEA because that happened like a decade and a half ago. But I'm very proud to be a finding diamond member. But you can be a founding member of Club One. You can lead from the front, as my friend Terry Latham likes to say. Be the example, be the leader that people are looking for. So I'm going to encourage you, get really focused. Are you more likely to hit a target when you can see it, when you're focused on it? Get really focused. What do you do now? You get I'm going to almost use the word obsessed. You get absolutely locked in on achieving Club One in this first cycle. And then you get really locked in on doing it on the next cycle and next, that you set the example. You lead from the front in achieving your first 3 jumpstart cycles that you will never get to experience again in your entire ASEA career. That's where you want to focus. Now, I could teach you, what do I do next? Well, we could get into the skill sets. We could say, okay, who are we going to talk to? What are we going to say? What tools should we use to tell the story? Those are the skill sets of network marketing. But the truth is, guys, they're simple. They're 6th grade level activities. And they have to be simple so that we can duplicate. That's the whole key. It's not what we do that matters, it's what we duplicate. So I don't want to focus my time there. What I want to focus my time, my remaining time, is this very important question. What separates somebody who does these things and somebody who does not? What separates somebody who's going to go out there and achieve the Club One, or a Club One plus if you're an overachiever, or achieve the 3 jumpstart cycles that will never be repeated again? What separates somebody who does it and somebody who does not? And I've thought long and hard about this. And I think it comes down to one word: courage. Courage. Tyler says the miracle of ASEA is not the blue bottle. It's the person that had the courage to go across the street and say, I've got something I believe you deserve to know about. It's courage. And you don't need a truckload of courage. You just need a moment of courage. Another little visual that I like to teach is, imagine a little kid in the shopping mall that's never seen an escalator before. And he's standing in front of these big metal stairs that are moving like they could eat him up. And he's scared. Have you ever seen it? And they put their little toe, they put their toe on the escalator and they take it off. And they put it on and they begin to stretch and they take it off. All that kid needs is a moment of courage to put both feet firmly on that first step. Guess what? Once they have that moment of courage, the escalator takes them all the way to the top. They don't have to do anything else. Just a moment of courage. And so sometimes that's all we need is a moment of courage to get out of our comfort zone into the miracle zone, to connect with somebody, to let them know this technology exists, to let them know this opportunity exists. So then you ask the question, what are the ingredients of courage? And I've broken this down into two things. Number one, how badly do you want it? And how strongly do you believe? How badly do you want this? What does winning look like for you? And how badly do you want that? And how strongly do you believe? How strongly do you believe in our redox signaling technology? When I stand here and say, this is the most significant health discovery of the last 100 years, how strongly do you believe? How strongly do you believe in our corporate team with Tyler Norton and Jerem Webb and the incredible crew they've put together? How strongly do you believe in the beautiful business model of network marketing? I walked away from a master's in international finance from one of the finest schools in Europe to become a network marketing professional. I believe in this business model. And then how strongly do you believe in yourself? In every newsletter I write, I always finish with a tagline. It's the tagline on my team training site. I've said it for over a decade and a half. I want to wish you all the success that you believe you deserve. You will never out-earn your beliefs, ever. So what I would encourage you to do, I could talk about who to talk to, what to say, what tools to use. What I'd rather say is, I want to encourage you to revisit your desire, revisit your goals, revisit what winning looks like for you. And maybe it's time for you to dream a little bit bigger. You've just been introduced to a whole new world of potential in ASEA. It's ASEA 2.0, a whole new world of potential. But you know what? Potential doesn't pay the bills. You've got to step into that potential. And sometimes a new you needs to show up, a you 2.0, to take full advantage of the ASEA 2.0. And that means revisiting what winning looks like for you. That means maybe dreaming a little bit bigger. That means building your belief, maybe in yourself. Maybe giving yourself permission to say, I believe I deserve. Maybe it's you going a day without criticizing yourself, being kind to yourself. But whatever it is, guys, you've got to figure it out. If you want to step into the potential that has just been laid out in front of you. I'm going to leave you with one last thought here. There's a very interesting concept called the hedonic effect. The hedonic effect. What it says is, when we experience a new norm, it doesn't take that long for that new norm to become our new baseline. You buy a new car. Brand new car, maybe it's an upgrade, it goes faster, it's more comfortable, beautiful seats, it smells nice, the new car smell, and every time you get into it, it's just this wow factor. But how long does that last? See, that's called the hedonic effect. It doesn't last. Maybe a week, maybe 30 days, maybe if you're a car fanatic, 90 days, but sooner or later, you get into that car and you don't even think about it. You're not excited about it anymore. Let me give you a warning. The hedonic effect is real. And it happens in our industry. Imagine your excitement. And I know we've got people on here. I'll be 17 years in ASEA this coming May. Okay. And there's some here that are with me 17 years, 16 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. Some of you are brand new. Some of you joined this morning. Some of you joined last night, but I'm going to talk to maybe those that have been here 3 years or more, maybe 2 years or more. You might need to fall in love again. You need to get back to that new car smell, that excitement that you had the first day you joined ASEA, the first day that you heard this technology exists. a breakthrough that for 2 decades science said couldn't be done. You might need to get back and revisit this. Now, I'm going to give you a trick. One of the ways you can get back to that raw excitement, that raw enthusiasm, that raw passion and love for everything that ASEA is imagine that it's been taken away from you. Imagine that we're meeting here today, not to talk about this whole new potential of ASEA One, of Club One, of ASEA 2.0. Imagine we're here today to say, sorry, guys, it was a great journey, but it's over. We're shutting the company down. Now, I don't want to end on a downer, but just imagine, go for a walk today, spend some time today, because sometimes you can't appreciate what you truly have until it's gone. That's just a fact. It's just the way our brains work. It's human nature. I want you to get back today, and I want you to imagine it's gone. And then I want you to wake up and realize, no, that was just a nightmare. We still have it. And I want you to start to deeply appreciate everything that we have here. Every aspect, the people, the product, the positioning, the plan, the partners that you get to, the families that we build. I want you to imagine everything that you have. I want you to fall in love again with this incredible company, this incredible technology, this incredible opportunity. And I want you to build your belief bigger than ever before, and then start to dream a little bit bigger. Give yourself permission to dream bigger. And guys, step into this new ASEA 2.0 as a new version of yourself, the new you 2.0. And I truly do want to wish you all the success that you believe you deserve.
Man, I absolutely love it, Alan. I can feel the emotion. I can see the emotion. You might as well shut your camera off before you get me. And guys, if you can grant me just 2 minutes as we close this day out, what a wonderful day. I want to go back to the beginning. When I kicked this thing off, I want you to know that if you couldn't tell, I was scripted. And I'm not a scripted guy. And the reason I was scripted, because this is extremely important. Wanted you to understand everything you're seeing today and to understand this is no joke. This is a restart for you, for me, for every one of us. I will share when I first got involved in ASEA, after about being involved for about 2 months, I had a doctor from Houston. Now, this doctor, I'll go ahead and tell you, is Dr. Maureen Hayes, who now sits on our medical board and our global council, the first time to do this. But Dr. Maureen Hayes gave me a call. I knew of her and she knew of me. She calls me up and she goes, now she's board certified in 2 different specialties. To give you an idea, the doctors at MD Anderson answers to her. She calls me up. She says, Terry, why are you leaving a company you're so successful with to go here? And I said, Doc, I don't know what to tell you. That people walked away, these people walked away from money and said no to the balance, said yes to the people, and that affected me. Have you heard of redox signaling molecules? She said, I have not. The first part of the training is I didn't answer her question. I just asked her if she heard of this. I didn't get into the Krebs cycle because she would have skewered me. Simply at that moment, I sent her over a video. She watched the video. The next day, she calls me. And she says, Terry, I want to get involved as an associate more to buy at wholesale. But what I didn't tell you, her husband's also a doctor. He's a head of research in stem cell research. He's the only one in the world who's grown a living lung outside of the body. He's now working on a kidney. Those two are a power couple when it comes to medicine. That same day she signed up, she called her sister who works in a hospital in South Carolina. She says, sis, she's a medical writer. She says, sis, you need to look at this information. She watched the video. Now, don't get caught in the video. It's whatever video it might have been. She watched the video. The next day, her sister signed up. The whole reason I'm telling you this, a week and a half later, after her sister signed up, the hospital where she worked got a $10.5 million COBRA grant to do research on redox signaling molecules. What you have your hands on is the only supplement on the planet. And now we have the engine behind it with a system that's been designed by our CEO, Jerem Webb. And I want you to really take this to heart and understand this. Not only that he designed this and understands this, but he has designed and put together the most phenomenal executive team to help support with whatever you want to achieve. I will close by saying this. The system is built. The product is proven. The support is in place. All that is missing is your decision, and it is time to lead from the front. Thank you for your time today. and everybody have an absolute fantastic 2026.